adjacent coastal waters. We broadcast at a frequency of 162.475 MHz from a tower located at Blue Hill Observatory in Milton, Massachusetts. Here is the official National Weather Service forecast for Massachusetts and Ipswich Bays, as well as the Stellwagen Bank National Marine Sanctuary, issued at 1:08 p.m., Saturday, May 13th. This afternoon, west winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Tonight, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming north after midnight. Gusts up to 20 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Sunday, north winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming southeast in the afternoon. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Sunday night, northwest winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Monday, west winds 5 to 10 knots, becoming southwest 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 20 knots in the afternoon. Seas around 2 feet. Monday night, southwest winds 10 to 15 knots, becoming west 15 to 20 knots after midnight. Gusts up to 30 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Tuesday, southwest winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots. Seas 2 to 4 feet. Tuesday night, west winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 30 knots, becoming northwest 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 20 knots after midnight. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Wednesday, north winds 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 20 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Wednesday night, northwest winds around 10 knots with gusts up to 20 knots. Seas 2 to 3 feet. Here is the official National Weather Service forecast for Boston Harbor, issued at 1:08 p.m., Saturday, May 13th. This afternoon, northwest winds around 10 knots. Seas 1 foot or less. Tonight, north winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas 1 foot or less. Sunday, north winds 5 to 10 knots. Seas 1 foot or less. Sunday night, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Monday, west winds 10 to 15 knots. Gusts up to 20 knots in the afternoon. Seas 1 foot or less, then around 2 feet in the afternoon. Monday night, west winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Tuesday, west winds 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 25 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Tuesday night, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 25 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Wednesday, northwest winds 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 20 knots. Seas around 2 feet. Wednesday night, northwest winds around 10 knots. Gusts up to 20 knots until midnight. Seas around 2 feet. Warm and mainly dry conditions today. A passing cold front will usher in a brief cool down tonight into Sunday. Tranquil conditions this upcoming week. That said, a couple hit or miss chances for rain are still on the table. Temperatures remain at or above normal Monday through the end of the week. Here are the 1 p.m. observations for the Boston metropolitan area. At Logan Airport, it was partly sunny. The temperature was 78 degrees, the dew point 48, and the relative humidity 34%. The wind was west at 8 miles an hour. The pressure was 29.94 inches and falling. Elsewhere around the region, in northeast Massachusetts, in Beverly, sunny, temperature 74, wind northwest at 17. At Lawrence, sunny, temperature 74, wind northwest at 9, gusting to 18. And in Bedford, sunny, temperature 78, wind northwest at 13, gusting to 21. In southeast Massachusetts, at Norwood, mostly sunny, temperature 81, wind northwest at 8, gusting to 21. In Marshfield, sunny, temperature 70, wind southeast at 10. In Plymouth, sunny, temperature 75, wind northeast at 7. At Taunton, mostly sunny, temperature 81, wind west at 6. And in New Bedford, mostly sunny, temperature 72, wind southeast at 9. Once again, repeating the 1 p.m. weather for the Boston metropolitan area, it was partly sunny. The temperature was 78 and the wind was west at 8. Now for the 1 p.m. observations across the northeastern United States. In Massachusetts, at Provincetown, sunny, and 71. In Hyannis, mostly sunny, and 71. In Nantucket, partly sunny, and 65. At Fitchburg, sunny, and 78. In Orange, sunny, and 76. At Worcester, sunny, and 75. And in Chicopee Falls, partly sunny, and 79. In Rhode Island, at Providence, partly sunny, and 77. In Newport, mostly sunny, and 72. And at Block Island, partly sunny, and 71. In Connecticut, at Hartford, mostly sunny, and 81. In Groton, mostly sunny, and 75. And at New Haven, partly sunny, and 81. In New York State, at Albany, mostly sunny, and 73. In New York City, cloudy, and 78. And in Islip, cloudy, and 79. And across northern New England, at Burlington, mostly sunny, and 68. In Concord, sunny, and 72. At Portland, sunny, and 70. And on top of Mountain Washington, mostly sunny, temperature 34, wind northwest at 53 gusting to 68 miles an hour. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for northern Connecticut, all of Massachusetts east of Berkshire County, northern Rhode Island and southern Rhode Island. For tonight, no hazardous weather is expected at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Saturday through Thursday. No hazardous weather is expected at this time. Spotter activation is not expected at this time. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook from Massachusetts and Rhode Island coastal waters. For tonight, no hazardous weather is expected at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Saturday through Thursday. No hazardous weather is expected at this time. Spotter activation is not expected at this time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for eastern Massachusetts inside of I-495, including Boston, issued at 1:05 p.m., Saturday, May 13th. This afternoon, sunny. Near steady temperature in the mid-70s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight, mostly clear. Cooler with lows in the upper 40s. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 20 miles an hour. Sunday, sunny. Not as warm with highs in the mid-60s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Sunday night, mostly clear. Lows in the mid-40s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Monday, sunny. Highs in the mid-70s. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour. Gusts up to 25 miles an hour in the afternoon.